Eu espero que você esteja preparado para ouvir essa conversa motivadora. Olá, seja bem-vindo ao Talk to Me. A minha convidada de hoje chama-se Joan Camfort. Ela é de Uganda, diretora e fundadora de uma associação que tem como objetivo motivar as mulheres e dar um outro upgrading. Olá, Joan Camfort, seja bem-vinda a esse programa Talk to Me. Thank you very much for inviting my... Sorry, em inglês não, vamos falar em português. Mas posso responder em inglês, está à vontade. Quem é Camfort?
Who is Camfort? Wow, what should I say? I am a Ugandan. I come from the West Nile part of Uganda. I am a jolly person, God-fearing, and very hardworking.
Qual é a sua profissão?
I'm a professional journalist, yeah, and a filmmaker.
Ah, you're a filmmaker in Uganda?
Yes, I did a certificate in documentary filmmaking.
Wow, on
Yes,
Uganda?
Yes,
University?
from Kampala Film School.
Kampala have
Film school, yeah. We have a
Kampala
film
have-
school.
Oh.
I love scripting.
scripting?
I do more of scripting, yes.
Oh,
Scripting and being in front of the camera.
ooh, wow, good.
Yes, I don't so much like being behind the camera and producing, editing. It's not really my thing, but I specified in script writing. The last time I was fully involved into a documentary filmmaking
Okay.
was in 2016. Yeah, 2016. We were doing, we were filming for water and hygiene. It is not really difficult.
Difficult, okay.
It's not. For those that want to venture into it fully, they have. As I said, I did a certificate in documentary filmmaking, and then I'm a journalist by profession as well. I also studied that. So I have instead given more of my time to journalism than to filmmaking. But I have colleagues with whom we studied together who are doing very good right now. They've been into Maisha Film Club, Maisha Film Festival. It is an East African festival. We have a lot of movies. We even have the UCC has film awards. So it is not something that is difficult. As long as someone, at least we have a leveled ground where they can practice the filmmaking from. Yeah.
Neste momento, tu trabalhas em quê?
Right now I am practicing the journalism with Prime Radio. I have a youth program that runs in English. It is a program that is geared towards empowering the youth and motivating them to help them become better versions of themselves. And then I read news. And then by God's grace, I happen to be the program's director as well. So I was hired at the radio station as an anchor and as a presenter, but along the way I was promoted to being a programs director.
Good. Tem sido sempre o seu sonho trabalhar em jornalismo?
Yes, it has always been my dream to work in journalism because, initially I wanted to be a lawyer. Simply because I wanted to fight for those whose rights were being inflicted on. But then I realized I was just more of a speaker. I loved speaking. So I thought of how about I maybe join journalism so I can be able to fight for the voiceless. So after my senior 6, I decided when I was joining university, I decided I was going to do journalism because I knew being a journalist, I can be able to cover stories where people are being treated unjustly and the world can get to know that people are being treated unjustly. I knew if I grab a microphone and I'm in radio or maybe I'm on TV, people can be able to see the things that happen to the different voices, the different people, so I could be the voice to those who have no voice to actually come out and fight for themselves. So yeah, journalism has always been part of me.
Como você descreve Uganda?
Uganda is a very hospitable place where you'll find almost everything you can think of in the world. Jolly people, we have a lot of, what can I say? Uganda is just a description of everything you can think of in the world when you go to Uganda. A beautiful scenery, we have nightlife, we have, very jolly and hospitable people, so.
Sei que tu és fundadora de uma associação, podes nos contar um pouquinho sobre isso?
Yes, right now I have a non-for-profit organization which is called Strong Foundation. Naturally, I love empowering people. I love speaking for the voiceless. I hate injustice. So Strong Foundation was an organization that I came up with in 2015 after seeing how many girls suffer because of maybe lack of self-esteem. They suffer maybe because of love. So I decided, how about I form up an organization and reach to a broader, number of girls who are being treated unjustly, who are suffering, who don't have love. Maybe we can just show them acts of love. Tell this person we love you. Maybe someone can tell them we believe in you, and they'll be able to, produce the best fruits that they can with themselves. So that is the reason I formed Strong Girl Foundation. And over the years, we've impacted over 1,000 lives, and yeah, we thank God for that.
Quais são os desafios?
What are the challenges now? Yes, working with the organization, most people think non-government organizations are funded by maybe whites and what have you. But ever since 2015, Strong Girl Foundation has not got any funding from any outside world, not even from any external organization or partner, not even in Uganda. It has always been an individual initiative. I don't have too much, but the little I get, I try to share with others. The little I get, the little joy that I get, I feel I should share with other people. The little money that I get, I can be able to reach out to someone and help them. So because I didn't found the foundation for my benefits, that I want to get money and what have you, I just wanted to help someone. And by helping someone, I am satisfied. It gives me joy and pleasure. And the fact that that is being met, it was just enough for me. I don't have to go outside and source for funds from donors or partners. So the biggest challenge that I have got is people think you have money. Others think you have donors, and others think you have donors from outside that, injecting this money. So when they come, like right now we have a mentorship program. We decided that there are very many girls who do not know their worth, who are struggling with discovering who they are. I, as Camfort, I know my strengths, I know how I stand. So I thought of how maybe I can help a girl maybe who is at campus to understand who they are, to become the best versions of themselves. So we started up a mentorship program. The mentorship program is only to help someone move on the right track, to identify their strengths and help them to overcome their weaknesses. That is what mentorship is all about. But the biggest challenge is every time people look at an organization, especially which is non-governmental, they're thinking about money. And they think there's this money, you have to give them money. So when these people come, and you tell them, okay, this is not about money, but it's helping you as an individual, they'll decide to turn away, to move away. So that is the biggest challenge that we face so far.
O que realmente lhe motiva para continuar neste tipo de projeto?
It's very simple. The reason why I started to help someone, and I'm not about to give up on that dream. Because I believe there's a girl outside there who needs me. There's a youth who is outside who is maybe going to end their life, and with just me telling them God loves you, or maybe me just letting them know that I care about them, they will change their minds about suicide, they will become better people. So that is what motivates me on a daily basis. And then the people that I have helped, I see them in better positions right now, them coming back to appreciate what I've done for them, them showing gratitude keeps you moving.
Você acredita que este trabalho pode mudar o o curso do Uganda?
Now, this association, already, as I said, it is a step at a time. I may not go and say the whole of Uganda is benefiting from Strong Girl Foundation, but there are citizens in Uganda who are benefiting from Strong Girl Foundation. And I have seen people, someone who would maybe have turned into a robber, or maybe they could have turned into, you know, a murderer somewhere. When I've talked to these people, you see them giving up the negative thoughts that they had. Instead, they now start focusing on the positives, how they can make their life better, how they can actually be more productive in a better way than being harmful and a threat to society. So I believe with time, we'll be able to reach at least all the areas of Uganda, even if not everyone in Uganda is going to directly benefit from this, but Uganda as a country is going to benefit from this, from the organization, because it helps Uganda's citizens to become better people. And if I, Camfort, can help someone to become a better person, and that one day maybe they're going to become a minister, people are going to benefit from it, because this will be a minister who holds on to values, who knows what it means to do what is right and to let go of what is wrong. So I am very sure with, you know, the vision and objectives of this organization, Uganda is going to benefit at large. I'm also looking at Africa at large. So maybe after Uganda, maybe we'll get to East Africa, and then we get into Africa, and before we know it, Strong Girl Foundation may be in the whole world.
You have a book.
Yes, I authored the book, The Ideal Lady. I authored the book, The Ideal Lady. While I was growing up, I won't say I suffered. I had almost everything that I needed, including everything I wanted. But there was one thing, maybe my parents didn't love me the right way, that I lacked someone I could share my pain with. Maybe when I'm hurting, there was no one I could openly talk to. But I had everything I needed. And while at school, I saw girls that could come to school, but they don't even have pads. They could even come without sugar. And then I was also a victim of rejection. I was sickly, so people didn't want to associate with me. My peers didn't want to associate with me because maybe they were fearing, oh, she's going to collapse anytime. They wouldn't want to be next to me. So that haunted me so much. It caused a lot of pain in my heart. And, you know, it really affected my performance at school. So I said to myself, I have to wake up and help someone become a better person, which is the reason also behind Strong Girl Foundation. Now, about the ideal lady, I thought of, okay, what can I put that can help a lady know how special she is, know her strengths, how she can be able to know, yes, I am worthy, all that I set my mind to. So the ideal lady talks about a woman who is not an ordinary woman. It talks about that woman that other people look at and they are like, you know, everyone is like, wow, I wish I could be like this woman. The ideal lady talks about this woman that everyone wants to be like, that everyone wants to associate with. And then it goes ahead and talks about what this woman did to become that woman that everyone wants to associate with. It talks about some of the challenges these women face. It's not a silver plate. Like, it's not, you know, a smooth ride. That just from the blues they woke up, talk about Oprah Winfrey. Right now everyone celebrates her. She is among the ideal women that we have, the ideal ladies that we have on the globe. Everyone will tell you, every woman will tell, I want to be like Oprah Winfrey, but do they know what she went through to become who she is? So the book talks about talks about that, and then it talks about the traits of an ideal lady. What are those traits that make her unique? And then for a woman, for a lady who wants to become an ideal lady, what can they do to become like the ideal lady? What challenges are they going to face along the way? How can they overcome these challenges? That is what the book talks about. Yes. Because I believe that book may reach somewhere I may not be able to reach. Yeah. I want to be among the most influential people in the world.
Wow, amen.
Yes. I want to be influential in a positive way. I want to touch thousands of lives because I've seen what God has done in my life. Everything has been a blessing. So I want to share that blessing with other people. I want to be the reason someone will say, I almost committed suicide, but I didn't commit suicide because Camfort did this or Camfort said that. That is my prayer. My dream is to make this world a better place that I can live in and I'm comfortable in it, just like any other person can live in and they're comfortable with it. Because I believe for us to have a society that is a good one, that we all dream of, it has to start with an individual. It starts with myself, it starts with you. So if I want to be in a place where there is love, where there is joy, where there is peace, do I give out this love? Do I give out the joy? Do I give out the peace? You want to live in a place where we share, where we're always smiling. Do you do the same? So my dream is to create a world where we all are comfortable and can live in just the way we want to.
O que é necessário para mudar o curso da África? Para que a África mude, o que é necessário?
I just mentioned that. It starts with an individual. You want something good? Don't wait for another person to do it. Go ahead and do that good. It starts with an individual, then it's going to be two people, and before you know it, it's going to be all of us. So what you want to see is what you are supposed to practice. Don't wait for another person to do it for you. It's not going to be the governments that lead us, but you as an individual. How about you create this change you are in your life? Then your family members will cope up with it. Then society you live in will cope up with it. And before you know it, it's going to another society, into another society. The whole country is taken up. And then this country will also copy from another country into another country. And then Africa is a better.
Para você, o que a família representa?
My family has been everything for me. They are very supportive. Every time while I was growing up, I've always had these crazy ideas, but they've always supported me. Like when I started the organization, putting me through school, and then I've done a lot of things. I was into fashion, and they were still supportive of that. The book, I should say my family, yeah, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Para você, o que Deus representa?
God is everything.
God's everything.
Without God, everything that I've talked would be rubbish, or maybe will not even exist. So to me, it's God. Others just follow.
Para terminarmos a nossa conversa, eu gostaria que deixasses conselho para o nosso público.
To the people in Africa that are watching this, I want to let you know that life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. You want to lead a happy life, you're supposed to work for that. You want to be rich, get up and work. You want to, anything you want to achieve. If you are going to be lazy, then that is how it's going to be. If you want to live in a happy society, be that happy person. You're not going to expect people to be happy, to make you happy when yourself you cannot make yourself happy. So it starts with you as an individual. Work on yourself, discover your strengths, know your values, and work towards that. And lastly, never compromise for anything. Never compromise.
Foi assim a nossa conversa com Joana Camfort. Espero que você tenha gostado e que possa motivar você a criar novos projetos, novas ideias, seja lá o que for. Eu sou Francisco Venâncio e nos vemos no próximo programa Talk to Me.